Just sit down and let your hands rest on your laps. That's right. Just notice that one of your hands feels different than the other. That's right. And now gently close your eyes and just notice that this trance sensation within your hands is spreading to your forearms, your arms, your shoulder, and your whole body. Now I want you to put your awareness onto your eyelids and notice that your eyelids are so relaxed that no matter how hard you try, they wouldn't move. No matter how much you tried, they wouldn't open. When you have the absolute certainty that they won't open, that they won't work, give them a try. And when you notice that, in fact, they won't open, stop trying. Notice that your hands too are so relaxed. No matter how hard you try, they wouldn't move. No matter how much you try, you wouldn't be able to lift them. Once again, when you have the absolute certainty, no matter how much you try, they wouldn't move. Give them a test. And when you notice that you don't want to move them, stop testing. Allow yourself to fully be immersed into this powerful trance sensation. Because what you really want to do is to connect with the deepest part of yourself in order to let go. Let go of the pain. Let go of the suffering that you are holding on to. And you know that you are doing this session of hypnosis for the simple and only goal to allow yourself to let go. Because you know that you came here for a transformation that is so powerful that upon awakening, you will start noticing changes that will transform your life, that will make you feel better. And you know deeply, what is that you want to change? What is that you want as a result? And today you will allow your subconscious to guide you in a simple and safe way to connect with the pain once and for all, so you can allow yourself to let go of the suffering and just end it today. Because you know that what you want is to stop suffering. And you know that the only thing you need to do is to connect with a part of you and communicate with it. Understand how and what needs need to be filled. When you know how to feel these needs, you'll just simply do what it takes in a simple, natural way, natural as you're breathing. You'll fill up these needs and all symptoms will be gone, will be vanished, will be just memories. Memories that you will forget pretty easily. In a moment, I'll ask you to open and close your eyes. And when you do so, you'll activate at a deeper level all the previous and coming suggestions that I will enunciate. When you'll do so, you'll go 5 times deeper than you have ever been into a state of trance. There, where you know letting go happens naturally, like you're breathing. And the more you'll breathe, the easier it will be for you to let go. Know that you know what will happen and what won't happen. Simply open your eyes. That's right. That's very good. Now close them again. Find yourself 5 times deeper into a state of trance. There, where your subconscious is showing you exactly what you need to do to let go, what you need to apply within your life in order to fulfill your needs, in order to create the safety you need for the change you want. Because you want a certain change, you want a certain healing, and you came here to find that healing. So just allow your subconscious to communicate with you what happens. And notice that as you are entering into communication and as you are understanding this communication, through your breathing, you can notice yourself letting go. You can feel that breath by breath, all the pain, all the suffering is gently letting go, coming out of you, coming out of you like the air that you're breathing. And each and every time you breathe in, you can start feeling powerful healing energy entering your body. And whenever you exhale, you can start feeling all the letting go is necessary happening in this very moment. And that's right. And to make sure that this change will occur in a powerful and permanent way, you can ask any support you need from higher beings, divinities, spirits, whatever you want to connect with, you can. Just allow this healing to operate in the realm of magic in a way that you might not be able to explain it to yourself, but that other beings, part of you, your subconscious, know exactly how to do what we call a spontaneous, instantaneous healing, because you know it is possible to activate, to trigger a deeper healing, a healing that is permanent and that is being activated right now. So just allow your subconscious to communicate with you what you need to do. In a moment, not quite yet, but in a moment, I'll ask you once again to open and close your eyes. And when you do so, you'll go 3 times as deep as you've ever been to a self trance. There, you'll go where your subconscious will show you exactly how it feels to be fully healed. You'll access the blueprint of the new version of yourself, the version of you that is fully healed. And you'll just start behaving the same way as the version of you that is healed. And the more you will behave, the more you will think and feel in that way, the more you will notice the healing being applied, being activated. And you'll start feeling changes in the way you think, changes in the way you feel, changes in the way you behave. The way you speak, the way you show up will transpire the healing. Everybody around you will notice that you are a new person, a person that has been through a tremendous amount of instantaneous, spontaneous healing. Healing that just happens by itself. And that's right. Now that you know what will happen and what won't happen, simply and gently open your eyes. That's right. Now close them and find yourself 3 times deeper as you've ever been into a self trance. There where your subconscious is making sure that all remaining traces of your old identity, the identity that needed to be wounded, the identity that needed to feel pain, the identity that needed to suffer, is just melting away, is just dissolving simply and gently, naturally, like you're breathing. And being supported by your breathing, you start feeling, sensing, noticing the change happening. You start noticing that the heavy energies are gone, taken away from your being, taken away from your thinking, from your emotions, and from your body, and from the way you behave. And you notice that a new sense of you is being installed within yourself. You can sense that you have now the perception of a new identity, of a new self that you can start embodying. You start noticing how to think, how to feel. And you notice that a lot of tension is being melted away from your body. You can notice that all you need is there at your reach. And you can start engaging with what you need in order to let go even more at a deeper level of all traces of pain, illness, disease. And you notice that it is very easy for you to let go and feel safe to change. Whatever you need to feel safe is entering your life now. Whatever you need to activate this change is entering your life now because you are calling upon it. You are receiving support, you're receiving help. Everything that you need, everything that you want is there for you, and it's easy for you to accept it. You're opening your heart so much right now. You can feel that your heart is opening in such a way that you are now in a safe space. So now, just open your eyes and activate this change at a deeper level. And when you feel that this change is being fully activated, just close your eyes. That's right. And notice that the change that you are looking for is just there for you in a moment. Not quite yet, but in a moment, I'll ask you once again to open and close your eyes. And when you do so, you'll go there where all creation starts, where you root your new identity, where you will root your new identity, where all automated actions start, automated and natural like you breathing. In an automated and natural way like you breathing, you'll be feeling healed. You'll be noticing the healing on all levels of your being, the way you think, the way you feel, the way you behave. Any traces of symptoms will be gone simply and easily, naturally, like you breathing. That's right. There you will find your circle of excellence, your circle of power, where you will create a new identity of you being healed, and an identity that you know feels right, thinks like a healed person, behaves like a healed person. And you know exactly what it is, the energetical imprint of this identity, because you have seen people being healed. You have been with them. And this is because you have been in contact with them that you know exactly what you want. You want to be healed because you have been in contact with these healed people. And all you have to do is start thinking, feeling, and behaving like them because you are one of them. And as you are one of them, you can simply allow yourself to generate within yourself, in the deepest part of yourself, this new identity and step within it. So now that you understand what will happen and what won't happen, simply open your eyes. And that's right. And close them and find yourself as deep as it is needed to root, to anchor your new identity in such a way that upon awakening you will notice clear evidence of the change that you came looking for. You will notice that you think differently. You will notice that you feel differently and that you behave differently. All stress will be gone. All worries will be gone. Only the confidence, the assertiveness, the power of the healing will be there. You will start feeling in a new way, in a more relaxed way, in a more confident, and a loving way of yourself. You will notice that you are fully embodying a version of you who is healed, who is thinking, feeling, and behaving in such a way that the healing is being activated. And that's right. Now that you can see, you can perceive that new identity within yourself, it is simple and easy for you to just step within it and start thinking, feeling, behaving in a natural way, like you're breathing within the realm of this new identity. Upon awakening, not quite yet, but in a moment, you will start noticing that all the symptoms are vanishing, and you will simply believe in them. You will simply reinforce your ability to heal the more you will think about it, the more you will feel about it. You will just reinforce the healing on a daily basis. Each and every time you will notice traces of healing, you will reinforce it and improve it, increase it in such a way that the permanence of the healing will be certain, as certain that you are here and now. The certainty of the healing is now entering within you. You know that just by listening to my words and applying the suggestion I am sharing with you, you will just heal now in the most simple and effective way, because you know exactly what needs need to be met in order for you to fully heal. And with the certainty that you have, the healing is occurring. Simply let this process happen by itself. Notice that your breathing is taking you in the healing naturally and simply, breath by breath. You are moving towards this new version of you that is fully and completely healed. So now, just notice energy of healing within you. Notice the energy of healing taking action within you, and allow your breath to guide you through the completion of this healing process that is activated and acting on its own. That's right. That's very good. Just allow the healing to process on its own by itself and follow it through your breathing.